Number 20. But this city is the second densest of any big U.S. city, after New York City. Paterson experienced 1,072 violent crimes per 100,000 and broke into the top 10 for robberies with almost 600 per 100,000. Number 23. Springfield, Massachusetts. Springfield, Massachusetts, doesn't stand out on our list as particularly high on any of the specific measures but is pretty dangerous across the board. Basketball was invented in Springfield, also the home of Milton Bradley, the board game creator, and birthplace of NFL Hall of Famer Nick Bonaconte. Its importance as a city hasn't mitigated aggravated assaults at 628 per 100,000 in 2013. Number 22. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Most people know Philadelphia is one of America's most dangerous cities, which is why you might be surprised to find it so low in the list. The city of brotherly love and cheesesteaks has seen improved statistics in recent years. Its 247 murders in 2013 showed a 20% leading most African Americans to leave the city. Its rough history has stuck around. Springfield had the highest amount of forcible rapes on our list in 2013 at 172.33 per 100,000. Number 20. Hartford, Connecticut. The primary residence of writer Mark Twain, Hartford, Connecticut, is nicknamed the insurance capital of the world due to the high amount of insurance company headquarters in the area. However, insurance hasn't protected Hartford from danger. The richest American city in the late 1800s, Hartford is now one of the poorest. Over 30% of families live below the poverty line and the city experienced 18.41 murders per 100,000. Number 19. Miami, Florida. Fictional cocaine cowboys like Tony Montana made Miami famous, but the real cowboys and other less than honest residents have kept it dangerous. The capital of Latin America, Miami's downtown hosts the largest concentration of international banks in the United States. Despite being a financial and leisure powerhouse, Miami is easily one of the most dangerous cities in America, with 2,216 robberies in 2013 alone. Number 18. Stockton, California. United States. Number 17. Washington, D.C. With 479 murders in 1991, Washington, D.C. was referred to as the murder capital of America. Despite its rough past, the city has greatly improved, recording only 103 murders in 2013. Robberies have been increasing due to rising incomes in the area, but crime is still quite concentrated. 5% of the city recorded 25% of its crime. Number 16. Atlanta, Georgia. The ATL still has a reputation for violent crime, but this Georgian city has really cleaned up its act in recent years. Home to the world's busiest airport since 1998, Atlanta has crime rates above the national median, including 524 robberies per 100,000 and 657 aggravated assaults per 100,000. Despite these levels, the first decade of the 21st century saw Atlanta's public safety increase at more than double the U.S. rate and forcible rapes decrease considerably. Number 15. Indianapolis, Indiana. Home to the largest single-day sporting event in the world, the Indy 500, violent crime in the 1990s, New Haven implemented community policing, aka neighborhood watches, in the following decade, which greatly reduced its rates of violent crime. Number 13. Buffalo, New York. One of the most successful American cities in 1900 due to its position as a railroad hub, Buffalo declined as the St. Lawrence Seaway was opened to shipping from the Great Lakes. With 3,249 violent crimes in 2013, Buffalo also had a sex offender ratio of 1:448 in 2013. Number 12. Kansas City, Missouri. Famous for jazz, blues, and finger-lickin' good barbecue, Newark, New Jersey, is also the largest shipping terminal on the East Coast and one of the most dangerous cities in America. Time magazine ranked it as the most dangerous in 1996. Though it had the lowest number of aggravated assaults on our list at 332.8 per 100,000, it experienced the second highest murder rate at 40.25 per 100,000. Crime has been increasing in the area, with carjackings taking center stage and murders also on the rise. Number 10. Birmingham, Alabama. Hosting collegiate sporting's SEC, Southeastern Conference, Birmingham boasts many universities but, just like New Haven, has a major crime problem. Murder and aggravated assault are some of the city's most pressing problems. Television network A&E has often used Birmingham's homicide detectives during filming. Number 9. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. An influx of German immigrants made Milwaukee, Wisconsin, one of America's leaders in beer production. The city even sported a pub per 40 residents in 1843. Milwaukee has appeared on the top 10 list for many years, especially because of its trouble with aggravated assault. Its 4,405 aggravated assaults in 2013 made up almost half of its violent crime. Number 8. Rockford, Illinois. The third largest city in Illinois, Rockford has a low robbery and murder rate but a massive aggravated assault rate, third highest on our list with 1,003.27 incidents per 100,000. Put differently, 1 in 100 people will be the victim of aggravated assault every year. Number 7. Baltimore, Maryland. Ask an American about the most dangerous cities in the US and Baltimore will generally land near the top of the list. Though Baltimore's crime rates have been decreasing, some have increased again, they're still exorbitantly high, including a murder rate of 37.42 per 100,000. Baltimore is trying to rein in its crime levels, even implementing youth curfew laws in 2014. Unaccompanied children under 14 must be in by 9 p.m. and those 14 to 16 must be in by 10 p.m., or 11 p.m. on weekends and during the summer. Number 6. Little Rock, Arkansas. Few might guess Little Rock, Arkansas, has the 5th highest rate of aggravated assault on our list, but it's true as is its number 6 place on our list with 1,407 violent crimes per 100,000. Crime rates have been mostly decreasing since the mid-90s but still remain above the national average. Number 3. Memphis, Tennessee. Founded in part by former President Andrew Jackson, Memphis, Tennessee, is the 3rd largest city in the southeastern United States. Crime in Memphis is largely related to gang activity with an estimated 182 gangs and 8,400 gang members known in the county, a much higher concentration than most urban areas across the country. Aggravated assault made up 2/3 of violent crime in the city at 7,200 reported incidents. Number 2. Oakland, California. More recently lauded as one of America's coolest cities, Forbes, or America's most hipster cities, Thrillist, Oakland, California, still bears the title of one of the most dangerous cities in United States, coming in at number 2 on our list. Oakland has the highest robbery rate on our list at 1,218.66 per 100,000, said otherwise, 12 out of 1,000 people can expect to be robbed every year. One of the major causes attributed to Oakland's massive crime increase in the 1960s, and continued danger levels, is a FBI and police strategy which used military tactics and heavily relied on imprisonment. Number 1. Detroit, Michigan. By far the most dangerous city in America is Detroit, Michigan. The old auto manufacturing town holds the records on our list for both the highest number of murders, 45.15 per 100,000, and aggravated assaults, 1,256.77 per 100,000. With 2,072.33 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, Detroit is a dangerous place to live or visit. Though it can be tough to see the bright side in a city that has just emerged from bankruptcy, there is hope. Murders in Detroit decreased 14% from 2012 to 2013 and a further 5% the following year. Be mindful if you visit, though 70% of murders are said to be unsolved.